Hey YouTube, hashtag Boltspo here with Dr. Jonathan Sarker, biophysicist, right?
Yep.
Graduate of UC Davis in California. And today, I'm going to get to a comment that was left on my page about a month ago by Mr. Kevin Little. I do my best to get back to everybody, and I really do try, but his question was just way out of my field, and I did the next best thing I could was call up a good friend of mine, just flew from California a few days ago, and he's more than willing to answer this question. So Kevin Little asked, what are your thoughts on cosmic inflation? Is the theory of cosmic inflation in the very early universe correct? And if so, what are the details of this epoch? What is the hypothetical inflation scarlet field that gave rise to this cosmic inflation? Great hashtag Boltspo. Inflation, great hashtag Boltspo. Well, like I said, I'm not able to answer this question. So if you could just tell them if it was towards you, and you could explain a little thing about cosmic inflation, what it is, because it's way out of my field. So John, you got the set, doctor.
All right. Well, thank you for that question. It's an interesting one because it touches upon some very important physics that is still ongoing today. So there are a lot of people working on this. But cosmic inflation is to grow, to be bigger, right? So that's what's happening to our universe. So since the Big Bang, we believe things were, compact, and then it blew up. So in general, in science, we want to explain things, with a model that talks about all small details, even the ones we don't know about. So expansion of the universe is something that we have observed because of Hubble. He looked at the universe and we see galaxies far away, and we expect them to emit certain kinds of light.
That's what the telescope's named after, right?
Yep.
Hubble telescope. Wiki it. There'll be a link to the description of that below.
Yeah, so one thing that guy noticed was galaxies are what's called redshifted. So if we have a police siren going towards us, the wee 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 wee, you see that effect? But then when it goes farther, wee wee wee, the frequency of the sound gets lower. That's what happens to light. So if things are moving faster away, that means they are redshifted. They are becoming more red than you would normally think because they're moving away. So people found out that the galaxies that we see that are far away are redshifted, but the ones that are even farther away than them are even more redshifted. So what that means is the things farther out are moving faster away from us. They're accelerating even more. So the only thing that kind of explains that consistently is if people say the grid of space-time is expanding. Like if we're all in a 3D grid, the size of the grid is expanding. So things further out, like if you were to zoom in on Google Maps, things further out would reach out a lot farther because if you double 2 feet, that's 4. If you double 1,000,000, that's 2,000,000 in the same time, so things farther out are going faster. So that is an explanation for that phenomenon that we personally see. And Einstein worked on this stuff. He did some math, to explain why gravity pulls things like the moon, but also pulls things like light into a black hole. So this sort of thing, saying that the universe is accelerating farther and farther out, is consistent with his model of the universe. So all that fits, and so to the best of our knowledge, in the science field, the people, the physicists who study this, cosmology it's called, yes, the theory of inflation is the best one we have for the expanding universe, the things that we actually see, and consistent with the mathematical description. So the scalar field is something that people still work out, but that's just a math tool to describe this in more detail.
Man, bravo! Thank you so much. Thank you. I cannot explain that, but like I said, I really do try. Another thing I'd like to talk about real quick is we have a new channel coming up. If you haven't already, please check it out. Adventure Nation, sponsored by 717 Custom Vinyls. Yesterday we explored a abandoned resort. We had Dr. Sarker on scene there too. He's pretty much like the resident doctor of the channel. And it was a great time. I'll have a link to that also in the video. I encourage everyone to go like, share, subscribe. Adventure Nation, we're going to be exploring, doing all kinds of unique locations, treasure hunting, magnet fishing. We got a lot of really good content coming. And our first video is up, and it's big success. We're really happy about it. Also, have a happy and safe New Year. If anybody asks my number, you need a ride, call me, text me. Don't drink and drive. Keep these roads safe. And see you all in 2019. Thank you. And thanks again, Doc.
My pleasure.